All right, guys. So to fill up the sock, I am going to be using some just regular 5-pound long grain rice, whatever. It's the cheapest one I found. I'm only gonna use it for one because you do 1 foot at a time. And a really long sock. This is a knee-high sock. I'm gonna fill this up as much as I can. I don't know how long I need it, but I'm making it harder than what it needs to be. Now you're gonna mess. The rest I'll vacuum later. Figured funnel. Let's see how that works. Just so I know for the next time. I'm guessing this might be enough because I don't need it for the top to get heat molded. I just need this to get heat molded down here. So I'm gonna clean this up. Alright, and I'm gonna just go up, not all the way to the top, so that way if it needs some room to loosen up, it has more than enough, I would think. Alright, so if you have an 1100 watt microwave, they say for 5 minutes, but I have a 700 watt, so it says 751. There's some timers that say anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes, but I'm gonna show you which one I used on the link below. So I'm gonna put this in for, I'm just gonna put 8 minutes instead of 751. 8 minutes. Alright, while that's in the microwave, I'm gonna put on these thicker socks because I don't have a toe cap kit or anything like that. I don't really need space there. I just need it in the middle and towards the back, but I figured I'll tighten it and just wear it thicker in general and give me space all over. But I really want the space here. But I would still want the support and then maybe a little bit here, but this is all fine. You won't be seeing me put these on because there's no free toe picks. Alright, it's out of the microwave. You may be able to see the steam coming off. I'm wearing these gloves. Overkill, but that's fine. I'd rather not burn myself for no reason. Grab by the knot. If you don't have gloves in general, just wear it by the knot. Get it in there. Try to shake it. But I think because I have the gloves, I could just do this. Make it thinner. Try to get it in there. All in there. Make sure it gets in them toes somehow. I can feel the heat. Need to get it in the toe a little more. Shake it. Try to make it thinner. So that way I get all in there. Get in there. I'm glad I wore these gloves. Get in there. Maybe next time, next one, take off the sock, right? Maybe? I mean the shoelaces. It's kind of there. It's cool. Maybe a little bit more rice. Would have been better. I don't know. I think it's good. We'll get that in the heel. Make sure. You want more because it just extends like crazy. There's none right there. Let me see. So 5 to 7 minutes. So I know it's been a minute or two, but I'm gonna wait 5 to 7 minutes. I guess it'll get the heat there anyway, hopefully. Alright, so that was about 7 minutes. The rice should be cooled off a little bit more, but I'm just gonna put these on real quick just in case. And what you can do is while you're messing with this foot, if you think you can do it fast enough within 5 to 7, 8 minutes, depending on how long you have to leave it inside, you can just heat this one up and work on the next one. Alright, so for this, you want to set up everything the way you're going to set up when you're going to skate. So I still feel the heat real quick. Boom. I'm going to put it on the left foot. It's going to be on Rosie's 5th foot boot. So for my setup, I have to put this, I can't put it on the bottom. It ends up floating my heel. Ooh, it's toasty in there. So I got to put that down and all the way towards the back. touching the heel. Then got this from Walmart, 3/4 insole. I may have to switch it, but I wanted to hurry up and try this. Hurry up, get it in there before it gets too cold. Come on. If you loosen this, makes your life so much easier. Boom. And then get the boot. Make sure everything's loose, so that way you can get in there quicker. The sooner the better, so that way you don't lose the heat. Ah, damn. It moves back. Boom. Put that feet all the way in there. No feet picks for free, remember. Boom. Woo, super toasty. It's supposed to be 5 minutes, I think you wear it, right? 5-7 minutes, but you gotta tie everything up the way you normally would tie it up, as if you're about to go skate. Alright, and you're supposed to be standing at least for the 5 to 7 minutes with it on. And if you can, slightly bend your knee. Or they say have like a 2 to 4 inch like wedge or piece of wood underneath. But I think that feels better if you're just wearing the boot without the frame. So that way you don't have to stress balancing. But still, be standing, slight knee bend, and flex it for those 5 minutes. Alright, real quick guys, this shit is hot. And so be careful the second time you put it in. Don't put it in for the same amount of time, because this just ripped a hole into my I'm gonna add just a little bit of rice and put it in for like a minute, because I know it cooled off and you want it at a certain temperature just to make sure, and I don't want to wait. I didn't see it steam like it did on the first one, but I'm gonna leave it in for 7 minutes inside here. So thin this out a little bit. Make sure this is nice and loose. Get everything in there. Just want to make sure the toe gets it completely before getting shoved with everything else. Yep, nice and loose there. This one filled up almost instantly compared to the other one, but I'm not as afraid to mess with it now. Fully in there, push it down in there. For the most part, I guess so. Say make sure everything's the way you want it before you tighten it, because if there's any loose spots, you're never gonna fully fill it in if you already tied the laces. These gloves are sweaty now because of this, but as quick as I can after I take it out, set everything up. I might have to take one glove off, but boom, put this aside. All right, heel pad all the way to the back. Boom, all laces out. Insole in, whatever setup you have, completely in there. If you have it on the outside, fine, put it in the boot. So when you put the boot on, everything's all set up. Make sure, boom, it's the way you need it. Boom. Since everything's super loose, make sure everything stays before you put it on. So it's gonna be nice and toasty. Make sure it's the way you would skate it, and then for 5 to 7 minutes, keep it standing up, flexing, slight bend in the knees, work it in. Or if you don't have your your wheel set up on with your frame, you could just have it on wedge and step on it 2 to 4 inches. While I'm waiting, I'm just gonna take the other one. I'm gonna tighten this up a little more, see how it feels, because it feels loose now because it worked it in. Just a reminder, when you're flexing while they're molding, make sure to keep pressure on the heel, because if you keep it forward flexed and then you have it all the way on the toes, there's going to be less weight on your heels that it may create a gap. So you end up creating a heel lift because there's so much extra space there. So keep that flex, bend, weight on that heel.